Good evening, I'm Jeff Vaughn.
And I'm Lena Wynn. We begin with campaign 2016.
KCAL 9's Serene Branson is in the newsroom at this hour with the story of more infighting between GOP leaders and their presumptive nominee, Donald Trump. Serene, good evening.
Good evening, Jeff and Lena. Despite finally endorsing Donald Trump, House Speaker Paul Ryan is no longer telling fellow Republican lawmakers to toe the line. This comes as Trump makes more fiery comments today in Texas. House Speaker Paul Ryan said GOP legislators should follow their conscience. A growing number say they could never support the billionaire businessman. The Wisconsin Republican also says he will continue to defend conservative principles despite a warning from Trump to congressional leaders to just keep quiet. This comes on the heels of news that a coalition of Republican delegates is mounting a last-ditch effort to block Trump from obtaining the nomination by pushing for a conscience clause that would allow delegates to vote against the presumptive nominee. Trump continued his cross-country campaign. He flew into San Antonio, Texas this morning for a private fundraiser. 500 protesters gathered outside the country club. Trump then moved on to Houston, where a man with a gun was taken into custody in the parking garage of the Woodlands Waterway Marriott before Trump's rally. Demonstrators lined the street there too. Inside, about 10,000 supporters. Trump weighed in on the Orlando massacre and the Second Amendment.
If some of those wonderful people had guns strapped right here, right to their waist or right to their ankle, and this son of a comes out and starts shooting, and one of the people in that room happened to have it and goes boom, boom, you know what? That would have been a beautiful, beautiful sight.
In a state that borders Mexico, Trump pointed out some in the crowd.
Oh, I love that. Look at that. Mexicans for Trump. Mexicans for Trump. I love it.
And when it comes to immigration and security, Trump said Texans will see a wall if he's elected.
We're going to have the wall, and we're going to have a wall. It's going to be such a beautiful wall. It's going to be so big. It's going to be so powerful. It's going to be as beautiful as a wall can be. I've got to make it beautiful, because maybe someday they'll name the wall the Trump wall. Who the hell knows?
Now, police in Texas say no word on whether that man taken into custody has been arrested or charged, or what his intentions were. As for the effort by some delegates within the party to stop Trump, a Colorado delegate actually organized a call last night to discuss ways to block him at the convention. But experts say any Stop Trump effort would be nearly impossible to pull off at this point in the election cycle. Lena, we'll send it back to you.